This is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another video. This one's gonna be a Walking Dead discussion topic, and it's gonna be best character spotlight. So yeah, I know this one's overdue, but yeah, basically thing is that I finally have some free time to actually do the Walking Dead discussion topics that I've been promising, and I'm gonna start off with the Beth one. So yeah, basically best character spotlights. Here we go. Let me raise the camera a bit though. Okay, so basically we met Beth at season 2. Um, we met her like in the second or third episode, and she got some development in that her first season, which was season 2. She tried to commit suicide after she found that, or after she started to mourn for the death of her mom, brother, and cousin, I believe it was. The cousin was unconfirmed actually. So yeah, quick backstory on the barn. So there's gonna be a third zombie character, who was from the comics. They're gonna transfer him onto the TV show, and he was in the TV show, but they just really didn't acknowledge him. So there's three dead characters from the Greene family. Her cousin, her brother, and her mother. So yeah. So really, the first bit of major character development we got out of her was, her trying to commit suicide and her trying to come back from it. Her mourning the death of her dead again family members. So that was pretty interesting. Knowing that she's really quick to, I guess, give up on life, at least seemingly, and also she's not really from the comics, so we really didn't know what to expect from her. So that was a pretty interesting aspect at first viewing. Now, really, after season 2, we really didn't get any character development out of her up until maybe halfway through season 4. I mean, honestly, in season 3, we found out that she knows how to sing. Aside from that, that she cares for people. She's good with babies, but aside from that, we really didn't get much out of her up until halfway after, up until the second half of season 4. So yeah, and in season 4, we really didn't get much out of her either. She wanted to drink, so there's that. She wanted to, have a drink, get drunk for once in her life, and she did. She got moonshine. She drank some moonshine, so she did have some experience with alcohol. So I guess that's good. You should always have alcohol before you die. I guess at least once, or try it, but don't get too drunk that you actually die of it. Okay. I do think you should take alcohol in moderation, and even in the zombie apocalypse, and she still kind of did that in moderation. So yeah, and then she burned the house with Daryl. So that was pretty cool. You did see them connecting with Daryl. There was even another fan. There's also a fan shipping called Bethyl, which was weird. I don't. Is it Bethyl or Bethyl or Bethyl? I think it's Bethyl or Bethyl. It's just weird to say. A combination of Beth and Daryl, Bethyl or Bethyl, whatever. So yeah, then she was kidnapped again in season 4 and taken to the hospital, and we really didn't know what to expect of her up until Slab Town. And really, that's when she really shone, in my opinion. That's when she got the most character development. I mean, first off, she got her own villain. When you think about it, how many characters actually get their own villain? Not much. I mean, aside from maybe Rick, who had the governor, and Dave and Tony. I mean, aside from Rick, that I could think of, I don't think any other characters really had their own personal villain. Yeah, I don't think any other character has really had their own personal villain aside from Rick, because he had Shane. So yeah, aside from Rick, really personal. Rick was with Shane, and really Beth is the only other one I can think of, which was with Dawn. And Dawn was a pretty interesting character as well. I will be doing a discussion topic for her, a character spotlight on her and her group. But aside from Beth and Rick, I really can't think of any other character who's had their own personal villain. Maybe Michonne with the governor, maybe. I am saying maybe. But yeah, aside from that, not really much. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting to see her get her own personal villain. And overall, she was a pretty enjoyable character. Up until the end, she even did good. she tried to kill another person that was who was really bad in her opinion, or just as dangerous as some of the other characters that she has encountered. Um, and she ended up dying for it in Coda, and that was really sad. And in fact, there's a petition going around that says, bring back Beth. And apparently, from what I hear, AMC bit the bullet, and they are going to bring back Beth. But in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be one of those situations. I don't think that they're going to bring back Beth in the sense that it's going to be like, oh no, we didn't really kill off Beth, it was just a dream. No, I think they're going to bring her back in a flashback. I think that would make more sense. A flashback from Maggie's perspective would make a lot of sense. So overall, Beth, she's a pretty great character. She sings really well. The actress Emily Kinney, she came out with a song recently, called Rockstar. I heard it. She's a good singer overall, but in my opinion, her folky country style of music isn't for my taste. But overall, I guess it's an enjoyable song if you enjoy that type of music. So yeah, overall, hopefully we do get one or two more flashbacks with her, Beth, at the end, because that'd be very good, especially now that they promised that we will see Beth at least one or two times more before the season ends. So yeah, I know the fact that she got her personal villain, that was pretty badass, in my opinion, or not badass, but that was pretty cool. Though she did have a badass moment where she threw that one cop down the elevator shaft. That was pretty cool. She didn't really experience some things that some of the other characters did experience, such as Terminus. She didn't experience Bob's death, or she didn't know about it. She didn't know about Abraham and his group. So, there's many things about her, about the overall plot of The Walking Dead, that she really didn't find out, and she never will find out, because, obviously she's dead. So overall, it is sad to see her go. In my opinion, though, I did kind of predict that she may die. It was gonna be between her and Carol, in my opinion, and at the end, I kind of expected it, but expect the unexpected. I'm that type of guy who expects the unexpected. But overall, at the end, it was sad. It was surprising, and the fact that they just killed her off. Because also, she was innocent. She was like way too innocent, and she was just slowly having her innocence deteriorating or eroding. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but she was slowly having her innocence broken, and she was maybe one of the more innocent characters in the whole Walking Dead, and that's pretty sad in my opinion. So the fact that Beth died, that sucks. The actress Emily Kinney, she did an incredible job as a character. I really do wish they could have given her a bit more character development, but what we got out of her was, exceptional. It was pretty well done, and she died a hero at the end, sort of. She died a hero, I guess. Because still, she kind of, in a sense, still did kill Dawn. She dies, and then Daryl kind of kills Dawn, so yeah. So she still caused the death of Dawn, so that's still pretty cool. And honestly, I don't think Dawn would have been a character that would have lasted till the end of the season, or I don't think she would have survived at the end anyways. So yeah, sucks that Beth dies, but what you're gonna do. So yeah, Beth character spotlight. Sometime by the end, in the meantime, or in the future, do expect a character spotlight for Dawn, Carol, Noah, and Father Gabriel. And maybe I'll do some other character spotlights, but I want to get those first out of the way. And yeah, and also one for Gareth and the Hunters. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, comic book reviews. I review the Walking Dead comics and TV shows, and I do Walking Dead discussion topics. So yeah, that's basically it for this discussion topic, a character spotlight. Comment down below on your thoughts on Beth. Did you like her or not? I personally I thought she was a good character, a great character. Wish she would have gotten a bit more development, but overall, she was great. And yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Comment on that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.